What is happening, and welcome to Photography Talk episode 136. Friends, this week's episode with Photography Talk is all about new gear and, well, technically upcoming gear. Now we'll take a look at the two new lenses from Canon. Both are RF mounted lenses with a affordable price tags, which is really nice. Then we're going to discuss about the Nikon Z-mount lenses and how they will soon have a bigger, unfortunate price tag. Now we'll wrap up today's episode with a look at upcoming Sony A7R V and the incredible specs and the rumor that this thing is supposed to have. We'll get to the news here in just a minute, but first, friends, every single week we put a video together just like the one that you're getting ready to watch here that is really compiled of 3 bite-sized little news nuggets, the most important relevant things in the photography industry for that week. Now, of course, there's something called the YouTube algorithm, and it's kind of super important to channels like ours. So if you find some value with this video, look, you'd be doing us a huge favor by hitting that like button down below. It really does impact that algorithm that I was hinting about a moment ago, and in which, of course, really helps us out. That said, let's shift gears and let's dive into this week's headlines. Now, Canon is really on fire. Now, they recently added 2 new lenses to the RF lineup. You have the RF 24mm. Now, this is an F1.8 macro IS STM. And then you have the RF 1530. This is a 4.5 to 6.3 IS STM. Now, both lenses are, you can kind of look at these as everyday lenses with affordable price tags. Now, with a price tag of $599, the 24mm 1.8 is, man, this is a really good buy, especially considering it's both a macro lens and also a wide-angle prime. Now, granted, it's really not a true macro lens since the maximum magnification of this thing is 0.5x, but still, hell, it gets you closer than most regular lenses. Now, other features include the STM stepping motor, a customizable control ring, 9-blade aperture, and best of all, image stabilization. Now, on the other hand, the 1530 4.5 to 6.3 offers that big, beautiful 15mm wide-angle view while also extending into a standard focal range of 30mm. And while the lenses like this are usually, they're typically big and heavy, this one isn't. It's got a small compact body that will make it, hell, that's gonna make it really attractive to landscape, travel photographers and really any shooters that need a small everyday lens. Now, this lens includes a quiet autofocus system, a combined focus and lens control ring, and of course, the image stabilization. Now, the lens will go for $549, so this is a really affordable option. Now, there's links to both lenses in the description below if you want to pick up one of these things. Now, on the other side of the fence, Nikon Z-mount lenses have gotten a price hike earlier this year. You may recall about this in markets abroad. Now those increases have slipped over to here in the US. Now, don't worry, these price increases aren't huge. In fact, most of the price increases are $100 or less. For example, the Nikon Z 50mm 1.8S will be $629.95, which is an increase of $30. Now, on the low end, the NIKKOR Z DX 16 to 50mm 3.5 to 6.3 VR will be increased by $10 to $309.95. Now, on the high end, the NIKKOR Z 14 24mm 2.8S will be $2,499.95, which is an increase of $100. Now, when Nikon increased lens prices in other markets earlier this year, they noted reasons for being severe disruption in global supply chains, which really isn't a big surprise. When you factor in what's really hitting a lot of companies out there, it's not just with Nikon, it's these supply chain issues, and we keep reminding or talking about this on this channel multiple times over the last handful of years. But anyways, with supply chain problems persisting, it really makes sense for the company to hike up prices here in the US as well. Again, these price increases really aren't enormous, so that's a good thing, but yet money is money. So if you're in the market for a Z-mount lens, well, the fact of the matter is you may need to save up a little bit longer. Now, if you've been waiting for the A7R V to be released, friend, you may not have to wait much longer. Now, recent rumors indicate that the camera might be released as soon as October. Now, further speculation is that the camera could be announced even August, which is TikTok right around the corner, or even September. But the biggest news is that the A7R V could have a sensor with a resolution above 90 megapixels. Yeah, that thing's going to be a beast. Now, of course, these are very initial rumors, so they need to be taken with a grain of salt. But multiple sources have noted that the release date has been October. But in terms of confirmation of the 90 megapixel sensor, there really isn't anything concrete at this point. But clearly, 90 megapixel sensor would be, I mean, that's going to be a game changer for Sony and would put the A7R V at the top of the heap in terms of resolution. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of time before Nikon and Canon follow suit with this. But anyways, we're going to have to wait a few months to see how all of this goes down. But definitely, it's pretty exciting to see what Sony will come up with here. And friends, that is it. Now remember, we have a fresh giveaway underway, and so we have 3 new prizes up for the grab. We have a Peak Design 35-liter travel duffel bag. We have a Peak Design camera strap, and of course, a $100 Amazon gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, look, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, well, hell, the more chances that you have to win. So get leaving some comments or watching some videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on Photographytalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to register on the site during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying over and over again, swing by, say hello, post some photos, friend. We would love to see you, and that is it. Now, for complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on Photographytalk and how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. And one last thing. Look, if you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to head over to Photographytalk, sign up for an account. It's free to do so, and it gives you access to literally thousands of photography-related articles on the site, including news articles on camera gear, photography tutorials, and much, much more. So take a moment, sign up for an account, and get access to material that will help you take your best shot. And friends, yeah, that calls it, yeah, we're done here for today. But before we go signing off here, it's time to close off and ask you to do all that YouTube stuff. So consider hitting that like button, subscribe button, and hit that bell. So therefore, YouTube sends out a little notification every single time that we come out with a new video like this. Friends, I'm going to be turning off my cameras. I'm going to be jumping on my studio. So you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.